celebrating all things cool in Jacksonville. A local show with a spotlight on the 904. With hosts Eden Kendall and Mark Payton. Featuring amazing stories from every neighborhood with Rance Adams. This is River City Live.
Welcome to River City Live, and I don't know about you at home, but I'm ready to get the week started. How about you guys?
No.
He's always no.
Rance.
He's always
Mondays.
This Monday has started off so, but I'm ready. I'm so stoked to be here. We got a 6 show today, so I'm good now.
Well, good. Did you have a good weekend? Good Father's Day?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Got a lot of downtime. We had some people over Saturday night, and the kids normally put on this like little production for a sleepover. They create a song like, "We deserve a sleepover," for whatever reason, but we nipped that in the bud early. So they put on another production, costumes and everything, and so the values are getting higher. I'm like, you guys might actually rate.
So if they want something, they don't just ask. They put on a musical production, lights and everything.
It's a show.
I like it.
Got the karaoke mics and all that. So yeah, it's a show. And then yesterday, just chilled out and relaxed. Watched Moana as a family. So
good one.
That is such a good movie. So I have a friend who had her daughter give a PowerPoint presentation to get a hamster.
Yes.
I think that kids have to get even more. We're just teaching them to be good salespeople.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's all in the language. You got to frame your argument in order to make a case. So I like it. But I do like Tyler's approach, though. Put a little song and dance to it.
Sure. Yeah. That's her thing.
So how was yours?
Oh, it was good. You know, I had a good Father's Day. There was 2 things. They weren't, what do I say? They weren't wants, they were needs. I needed a new phone, so I got a new phone. Because my battery, it would be like charged for like 20 minutes and it'd go out. So I got a new phone, so that was on the list. And then I got a new beard clipper trimmer thing.
Is that going to take care of them nose hairs?
Yeah, you know, we talked a little about that on Friday. Yes, it's got a little...
Does it have an attachment for that?
It did. As a matter of fact, it did, yeah. So my 4-year-old pointed that out. My family got on it, and, you know.
I don't know, now that I think about it, if you've been watching, you know that Mark's, one of his kiddos, has been hinting that he has nose hairs, and that he thinks now that because of that he was going to go out and get him a nose trimmer. I think instead what happened is they knew you were getting a nose trimmer, so they started to plant in your head that you needed it to make the gift more appealing.
But no. And the story behind that, I was putting my 4-year-old to bed, and he looked up, and then he had a lot of questions. You know, why do you have such big hairs? Why are they so long?
Eden's giving him a lot of credit. What did you do at your house?
For Father's Day? Let's see. Well, the kids did gifts, of course. They did that on their own. They're at that age now where they kind of have to. But we made dinner last night. We made him one of his favorite meals, and
what is that?
It's a pecan-crusted chicken.
What?
That sounds delicious.
Sliced baked potatoes. And,
wow.
And so forth.
Did you do it in the dishwasher?
As a matter of fact, no. But the girl child was actually out at a friend's house, and I said we would do dinner at about 6 o'clock, meaning they would make the dinner at 6. She comes walking in. I'm laying by the pool with my drink in my hand, and she said, "What are you doing? It's 6 o'clock." I said, "He's not my dad."
That's good.
So
now, I know for you this weekend, you weren't as active as you normally are because you're just recovering from being sick, right?
True.
So you kind of laid around a little bit more, but you caught a good movie?
We went to Wonder Woman, finally. So good. Absolutely great movie. I will see it again, maybe even in the theater. It was that good, but it didn't come in #1 from what I understand.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It was Cars 3 by Pixar. That came in #1 this weekend, but Wonder Woman's been doing great in the theaters, all in all. I know our producer, Abby, she saw it twice in the theaters.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
twice.
Wonder Woman, yeah. You know,
I'm trying to sell that in my house, and the little one, I'm like, it's girl power and all. She's like, I'm not really into action movies. And I'm like, it's Wonder Woman. But right now, she's just kind of like, maybe if it were animated. Yeah. That's her thing.
Well, if that's her thing going in, she might be right, as far as for this Wonder Woman.
But it was a great movie.
It was
great.
I
like it.
What did you like about it? Because there's so much buzz about it. People are saying, obviously there's a lot of action because it's a superhero movie, but there's actually a really good storyline with it.
Well, and there's kind of a humanity kind of thing going on, too, where I think the acting is really good, and Chris Pine, what's not to like? I think it's just all around hits every element for every member of the family, with the exception of somebody who would prefer a cartoon, because it's so not a cartoon.
I am about it. And I also, we didn't wanted to go to a movie, we didn't make it, but we were talking about maybe going and check out that Tupac All Eyes on Me. did okay.
Well, 27 million,
Yeah.
you know, for the first weekend. So that's pretty good. I think that came in third place then, under Wonder Woman, and then in Cars was #1.
Yes.
Our friend D-Ray's in that.
Oh, yeah, and so there's a lot of mixed reviews about it, but I just want to check it out because, I mean, I saw the Biggie story.
Yeah.
You know, got to keep it rolling.
We didn't go to theaters, but Batman, the Lego movie, that's out now. You could rent it on your DVR, and I think it comes out on DVD, I think on Tuesday. But I think that has Oscar buzz written all over it. Batman, he struggles with his identity and who he is, you know, so he transforms throughout it. So, good morning.
Now
Did
that
it
one
get
I
you
can
here?
sell her on.
Yeah.
Did it get you right here?
It did,
Well,
it did. Yeah, his struggle, you know, and just how he
Very
changed.
real.
Yeah, his
Except he's
character.
Batman and he's a Lego.
Well, yeah, but let's.
But other than that, the struggle's real.
Don't pee in my Cheerios, Eden.
Sorry.
It's an amazing movie, very funny, a lot of action.
All right.
Batman the Lego Movie. 2 thumbs up. All right, so it's Monday, and with Monday, it's always hard to get up because just your hours are off, and I feel like you never get a lot of sleep Sunday night, waking up today. And a study came out, we found this through Courts Online, and this is sad. If you have a job and you wake up early for that job, it is not good for you. It's actually bad for you. 1 in 5 people will have some type of disease associated with waking up early. And they are obesity, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and even declines in brain function. And basically what happens is, because you have to wake up, it's not the normal time you would wake up or your body would want you to wake up. So it just wreaks havoc on your whole system altogether. So you eat a little bit different, you're tired.
I mean, Eden already gets up. You've worked a morning shift. I've worked a morning shift. And just your whole cycle, like you said, is so off because especially coming off the weekend.
Yeah.
As the weekend, I'm going to try to get a little bit of normal time, but you're so tired that you can never catch up. And then come Monday or whenever, I'm back on that early schedule.
It's just a sad study to get Monday morning that we found online.
Sorry.
How do you handle it then, waking up so early?
I mean, what's early? What's early? Are they saying everybody who gets up at 6 a.m. to go to an 8 a.m. job,
because really,
that's early?
because here's the thing,
that's not early.
I guess what it comes down to is your circadian rhythm that everybody has is a little bit different, right? So if you were to go to sleep and an alarm clock would not wake you up, what time would you normally wake up? What time would your body say, hey, it's time to get up?
Okay.
For most people, it's not 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe 6, depending on what time you go to bed, but what time do you get up, 3?
3:30.
Yeah, 3:30. I don't know if out in nature, if there was no society, you'd be getting up at 3 in the morning.
If you didn't have to get up at 3:30 and you didn't have any of your events like you do on the weekends, what time could you sleep to?
11.
Really? See?
Really.
There you go,
I
yeah.
wish I could. I've
Not
never
being
been
funny at all.
I've
That's how
never
I
been
am
a late
too.
sleeper.
Oh, I am, yeah. I will keep on sleeping.
Oh, I get up, and the little one, she's the same way. She usually pops up about 7. If she gets to 8 o'clock, it's a miracle. Me, if I get to 8 or so, I'm like, oh, it's a great day.
Not only that, my husband might bring me a cup of coffee at about 8 a.m. I'll drink the coffee and then go back to bed until 11 without ever getting out of bed. Yeah, because it doesn't affect me. The caffeine doesn't even hit me.
Well, okay, so speaking of that in coffee, there is the optimal time of when you should have coffee, and it's not when you first get up in the morning. What they say, it's between 10 a.m. and 12. And the reason why it's your cortisol levels, they don't start really to, I guess, hit on all cylinders till later in the day. So you would process the caffeine better a little bit later. So right about now would be the perfect time to have coffee.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to me either, yeah. So, but this is a study, this was done by dietitian Lindy Cohn.
Now, I don't need it right when I pop up. If I wake up, I might want to build into the day a little bit. During the work week, if I get up and go to the gym, that's a different story. But like on the weekend, when I wake up, I'll lounge for a little bit. It ain't 10 a.m. though.
I make just a direct run to my little Keurig machine, like right away.
What, do you knock the kids out of the way if they're there?
No one's up in the morning. That's why I just make a run and do it.
run,
It's the
feel
first
like-
thing that I do.
So do you bring the coffee back to the missus?
She's sleeping. Yeah. Actually, I'm the only one who drinks coffee in the house.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. So it's
Okay,
just me, yeah.
all right.
And I drink enough of it for everybody.
That's late. That's late to have coffee. I'll have a second cup around that time.
Yeah, I might be on my 5th.
I know some people that have coffee at like 10 a.m. or whatever, and it winds them up all the way through like the evening. They can't go to sleep. Like, I wish I had that problem. But no, and you drink that much coffee?
I drink a lot of coffee. But again, I will find studies that it's good for you. I will find them.
I was going to say the good news is we can't tell that he's caffeinated. Can't tell. He's so chill all the time.
You should see me when I'm not drinking coffee.
I would like to see that.
It's the same.
Same exact.
Yeah. I think coffee actually balances me out a little bit. It might even hold me back a little.
The coffee's your Adderall.
It is. I feel like there's something. I'm probably, just putting that in me. My body's like craving it in order to balance me out. But let's not joke about me not having coffee. Okay, Rance?
Okay.
There's nothing to joke about there.
So coffee is one of my favorite things.
Yes.
Do you know what one of my second favorite things is? Shark Week, and it's coming up in July. I love all the commercials that come out, and for about a week straight, I will watch every program or I will DVR them.
Have you seen the one with Seal?
Yes.
Singing and then
Yes. I've
So
seen all of
funny.
them. I love it. I'm fascinated with sharks. I watch it all the time. And this time around, this year, they have something extra special.
Yeah, so there's another reason to be excited about Shark Week. Michael Phelps, 20-time Olympic gold medalist, whatever he is. Oh, there he is with all his medals.
Let's count
looking
them.
all muscular. So as part of Shark Week, he is actually going to race a shark? A great white? I hope this is virtual. So he can reach top speeds of 6 miles per hour in the water, whereas a great white can reach 25 miles an hour.
Spoiler alert, Rance.
Really?
Oh, well, gee, I wonder who's going to win.
wonder about that.
Well,
I'm assuming the shark that's faster.
Well, this is just a precursor to Sharknado. They're just showing what could happen.
Right.
Yeah.
So they did this. I forgot what show it was on, but they had like NFL like running backs and other fast guys do it with a cheetah.
Yeah.
And they had it, obviously, it was in two separate little like tracks and
Yeah.
they would run. I think Devin Hester,
Yeah.
kick return specialist, ran against a cheetah.
Ocho Cinco raced a giraffe.
Yeah, a giraffe. I'll race a giraffe.
I do not think so. But that's going to be interesting to see. I mean, regardless of however that plays
I
out.
think they're doing it more like a body mechanics kind of science thing, but it definitely gets your attention. And we were talking about this actually on the radio this morning on Gator Country, how the thing about a shark is you don't have to outswim a shark. You only have to outswim the other swimmers.
Exactly.
We used to say that to my kid all the time
Right.
because Shark Week always came up during surf camp week. Always.
Yeah.
It was like unbelievable how the coincidence was. So with Michael Phelps, maybe what they need to do is get Ryan Lochte in there and get a whole bunch of these swimmers in there and then see who's the fastest.
What?
Because that 6 miles an hour could go to 8 miles an hour really quickly if a shark is behind him.
Totally. And one thing that we always joke around, one of my sons, when he swims, he looks like he's like a hurt animal because he's just like flapping all around, and it's kind of effective. And he'd be the first to get eaten because sharks always go after
The
like
wounded.
the wounded. Whenever we see his little like
He would be
stroke in the
safe
water,
if I'm in the water. I'm just saying.
It's really funny that you said that because I took swimming a few years ago, and my swim coach did tell me that I swam like, kicked like a shark victim, like a Jaws victim.
Oh wow, yeah.
From underneath. He said it was
You
terrible.
don't want to hear that.
I want to revisit this. You took swimming a few years ago. You just
Yeah.
learned to swim?
I did. I learned to do triathlon.
Okay. See, that's whole different.
excuse us, Eden.
I was leaving that part out. But
Long distance swimming.
Some of us are still splashing in the kiddie pool.